Hello students, this is the second part of your video Discovering Tut. The saga continues. In first part we have read about King Tut and the archaeological survey carried out by Howard Carter on the body of King Tut. He had chiseled the body from the coffin part by part and then he reassembled it in the coffin. Now after some years, probably after Carter's death, a doctor performed an X-ray and found out that one of the Tut's bones was missing from the reassembled body. Everyone was surprised. Nobody knew the reason behind this. And nobody was able to find out, nobody was able to prove it that it was wrong. Then what happened? With the development of science, CT scan. CT scan means computed tomography scan took place on the body of King Tut. His body was taken out from his tomb to take it for scanning to solve the mystery of his untimely death. When his body was taken out for scanning, a lot of people visited his grave to give him respect. Most of the people were happy to see the treasure of King Tut. Also, some of them were curious about the death of King Tut. Some of them were showing their grief over the untimely death of the pharaoh, and a few were afraid of the curse of pharaoh. Then another strange thing that happened: when his body was taken out from the tomb, a strong wind started blowing, and there was clouds that covered the sky, and everyone was afraid. They feared that the curse of Pharaoh had started. But there was nothing like that, and the body was taken for CT scan. Another thing that happened, that the fan of CT scan machine stopped working. Then a temporary arrangement was made and the scan went on for 3 hours without any problem. And the scan gave new clues on his life and death. It is thought that he could have been murdered. And again the result was same, and it was thought that he have been murdered. He had been murdered. Howard Carter, the world's richest royal collection ever found, he went to his afterlife with things such as board games, food, wine, linen undergarments, etc. Artifacts of gold of extreme brilliance could be found in his grave. Means there was so much treasure, and artifacts means the articles that were made up of that are made with hand, and they were made up of gold, and they were still shining. So it was surprising everyone, and they were assuring resurrection. Resurrection, I've told you, coming back to life. The old things come back to life. So they were promising the resurrection. It took months for Carter to record all the things that had been found in his grave. Means there was so much treasure buried with the pharaoh that it took him months to record it. Also, they showed that the Egyptian dynasty was very rich and its prosperity was fabulous. And again, I'm telling you, they believed in life after death, and they believed that they could take their wealth with them in the next life. That's why they had buried so much treasure with the mummy of King Tut. Now, dear students, I am starting the third part of the chapter. Third part is history of Egyptian culture. In this image, you can see Amenhotep III. Amenhotep III was the believer of Amun, and he had erected many statues for the worship of Amun. Also, he built temples of Amun. He ruled the Egyptian dynasty for years, for decades. Now, in this image, you can see Amenhotep IV. Amenhotep IV did three major changes in his time. First of all, he changed his name, he changed his belief from Amun to Kheten. Secondly, he changed the capital of Thebes to Amarna. Capital from Thebes to Amarna. Third, he broke the statues of Ammon. This his kingdom, his time was called terrible time in the history of Egyptian culture. Now in this image you can see that the people in the ancient Egypt used to worship nature. They are worshipping sun. In this image you can see ancient city of Amarna. These are the wall murals that were buried with the mummy of King Tut, and also you can see the coffin in which his body was kept. It was gilded with gold. Now I had told you about forensic reconstruction. This image shows the forensic reconstruction of the face of King Tut that is developed with the help of his skull. This is possible just because of advanced technology. Now we will revise the chapter. The main points that we have read, we are doing recapitulation of the chapter. Tutankhamun or King Tut died as a teenage pharaoh and was buried laden with gold. He was the last king of powerful family that ruled Egypt for centuries. On 5th January 2005, his mummy was brought out of his tomb and a CT scan was done to ascertain the reason of his death. Multitudes of tourists from around the world came to visit the tomb to pay their respects. Jahi Hawass, Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, said that the mummy was in a very bad condition because of what Carter did to it. To remember, you must be remember. Yes, that King Tut was cut into pieces by Carter to separate it from the coffin. Howard Carter, the British archaeologist, discovered King Tut's tomb in 1922 and investigated its contents. Carter faced difficulty in extracting the mummy out of the coffin. The ritual resins had hardened, resulting in cementing. King Tut's mummy was found to the bottom of his gold coffin. Howard Carter tried to loosen the resins using the sun, but in vain. His men thus removed the mummy's head and cut off nearly every major rind before reassembling it. In 1968, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy and revealed a startling fact. What was that? I told you that the breastbone and the front ribs of the mummy were missing. Amenhotep III, King Tut's father or grandfather, was a powerful king. He was succeeded by Amenhotep IV, who promoted the worship of Aten, the sun disk, and changed his name to Akhenaten. He made some other changes. Akhenaten, I've told you, he did three major changes. His name was Amenhotep IV, and another name was Akhenaten, and he did major changes, and his period was called the most terrible period in the history of Egypt. King Tut's mummy was one of the first mummies to be scanned. Before that, only the patients were scanned for their diseases in the CT scan machine. The CT scan showed a grey head, neck vertebra, a hand, several images of the rib cage, and a section of the skull. Jahi Hawass was relieved to find that nothing had gone seriously wrong with the mummy, and after their observation, but when they left, the wind had stopped and there was complete silence. And it seemed that before the tomb stood Orion, the constellation watching over the boy king. The chapter is complete now. Now, dear students, now we will we will discuss these questions for checking our understanding of the chapter. Who was Carter? What was his discovery? Carter was an archaeologist and his discovery was the mummy of King Tut and the wealth inside his tomb. King Tut's body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. Why? Repeated scrutiny means he was taken out for x-ray, he was taken out for scanning. Why? Because he was the last heir of his kingdom. He died when he was only a teenager. Nobody was There was a lot of speculations about his death. Most of the people believed that he had been murdered. So his body was subjected to repeated scrutiny. Also, there was a lot of treasure found with his mummy. That's why his body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. Which questions still linger about that? When the body was discovered by Howard Carter in 1922, the question came into limelight that how did King Tut died? Various scans and archaeological surveys and x-rays are not able to solve the question. How did he die? That's why it is said that the questions still linger about Tut. The boy king changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. Why he changed his name? I had told you during the lesson that he changed his name because Tutankhaten means living image of Aten. Aten means sun. And Tutankhamun means living image of Amun. I've told you that he changed his belief from Aten to Amun. He restored the old beliefs of his ancestors that believe in Amun. It was Amenhotep IV who had changed Amun to Aten. That's why he restored the old ways and he erected the statues of Amun and built his temples. To show his belief, he changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. Why Tut's body was buried with gilded treasure? Yes, why the body was buried with gilded treasure? Because Egyptians believed in life after death. They believed that they could take their treasure from with them. So they believed that death is only a sleep. That is transition from one life to another life. And if the body is buried with so much treasure, then it would be helpful in his next life. That's why a lot of treasure was buried with his dead body. It shows the fabulous wealth of Egyptian dynasty. Tradition, rituals, and funerary practices must be respected. Give a reason for your answer. Yes, tradition, ritual, and funeral practices must be respected. Why? Because they the people they show the respect of the people towards the dead person. Okay, so we should respect them, and this shows their old beliefs in life and death. Dear students, these are the long answer type questions that come for 5 marks in your exam. You can also practice them for your to check your understanding of the lesson. Thank you. I hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.